Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Itsmetiffani and I'm Tiffany. Today I'm going to share with you my skincare routine that I live by and swear by. This skincare routine really helps me to bring my skin to the next level. It's really cleared up all the little bumps on my skin. Beforehand, a little bit disclaimer that this skincare routine it's probably not going to work 100% with you, but I use it for years and I swear by it. It really gives me a great result. Skincare is something that's really personal and you have to try for yourself to see if it really works for your skin. A little bit information about my skin types. My skin type is probably a little bit towards to normal skin and combination skin because this part of my face is pretty normal, nothing weird, nothing like oily, nothing dry, but on my nose it's very oily. It's not very oily, but at the end of the day, it's kind of producing its oil that a little bit much and kind of rub off my foundation, so I need to touch up more on my nose. Everything else is usually pretty fine. Sometimes I get hormonal breakouts and I think that's pretty normal. And besides that, I have a very bad dark circles thanks to my brand that works so much better on nighttime, but you can see it because I put a ton of concealers on it, but trust me when I say that's a dark circle. Like I can use my dark circles as an eyeshadow. So the first skincare routine that we're going to talk is my nighttime routine because it's so much more complicated and so much more products and so much more steps that I need to go through. First of all, yes, I did this every single night, no fail. Even though I came home pretty tired, beaten up, I still going to go through every single step of my skincare routine, and I'm going to walk you through it. The first step of my nighttime skincare routine is I really live by double cleansing. I think it's the most important thing in the entire skincare routine. Like if you only moisturize on nighttime, it's fine, but it's really important to double cleanse. It's really the base of the skincare. Like if your face is still dirty, it still have the leftover makeup, whatever you put on top of it, it's not going to soak on your skin and it's going to really make it even worse. Like it's going to trap in your pores and it's going to break up. So it's really important to double cleanse. In my opinion, the first time is to cleanse all your makeup, and the second time is actually to cleanse the residue and any debris on your skin. It's really important. And what I'm using to erase my makeup is the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. I think it's a good micellar water. I have gone through this a couple times. It's working great, it's erasing my makeup, but the only downside is I need to use a lot of it. Like to erase something like this, I need to use 3 very soaked cotton pads, and I mean that's quite a lot, and I need to kind of rub my eyes. What I like about it, it's really gentle. It's do its job even though I need a ton of it, and it doesn't irritate my skin, doesn't drying out my skin, but I didn't want to find another alternative after this. As you can see, it's almost empty. If you have any recommendation for me to try any cleansing balm or cleansing oil or cleansing water like this that really works for you, give me your recommendation down the comment section. The second part of cleansing, I usually just use a regular face foaming cleanser, just any cleanser. I think it's fine. I'm using the Agnes brand, that is an Indonesian local brand. It's really good. It's very cheap, but it works really great. It doesn't drying out my skin and I love it. But if you can access to that brand, you can maybe choose another brand that you like. There's a ton of recommendation down here in YouTube or Google. You can just Google any face cleanser that kind of suits your skin problems. And after cleansing, I move on to toner. Toner is really important to again kind of clean out any residue, and it's just kind of prepping your skin for the next step on your skincare routine. The toner that I use is this Body Shop British Rose Petal Soft Gel Toner. I really love this toner. It's very moisturizing, very hydrating. My face sometimes can get a little bit dehydrated sometimes, and that's when it started to break out. I like to focus my skincare on hydrating, moisturizing stuff, and this is definitely give me that. And most importantly, this is very affordable. It's Body Shop and it's very cute. Like, I really love there's a real rose petal on it. Like, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's very cute. I really love the packaging, and it's very moisturizing and hydrating, and I love it. And it's really soak up to my skin very quickly. And before this, I'm using the Mario Badescu Seaweed Cleansing Lotion. For this Mario Badescu toner, for me, I mean, it's working, but I don't think there's something special about it that make me repurchasing it for the future. I mean, it's working. It's not a bad product, but I mean, it doesn't do any special thing that make me want to repurchase it. Trust me, there's a lot of steps in this nighttime routine. We just barely touched the surface. The next step, I'm using essence, and I'm using Iris Extract Activating Treatment Essence from Kiehl's. This is a godsend product. Like, seriously, like, you need this product in your life. Before I'm using this, my face is very, how I feel, it's very dehydrated, and it's very textured, very dull. It needs something desperately. Like, my face is so bad. I mean, there's no like bad breakouts or something, but it's very dull, very textured. There's a little bumps everywhere, and my pores is really big. And since I'm started using this, my skin, it's like transformed to another level. It's really amazing. It really makes my skin brighter, and it completely erased the texture and the little bumps on my face, and my face is looking very bright, very smooth and soft and supple and plump. My skin condition right now, it's all thanks to this, and I will keep repurchasing this until I die. This is my ride or die skincare products, seriously. And for the next step, I'm using the Ordinary Lactic Acid 5% plus HA 2%. This one, I use this as my exfoliating serum. I don't do any physical traditional exfoliating like using scrubs and everything, because I tried that and it's very I don't know if it's the product or it's the scrubs or anything, because it's good, really makes my skin dry and dehydrated, and it starts to break out my skin. So I decided to try to use a exfoliating serum that exfoliates from within your skin. So far, I think this one is do its job. And sometimes I use a clay mask, so that's also gonna do the exfoliating part of it. So I don't think I need any hard scrub exfoliator. For me, it's really good. It really makes my skin glowy. This one by The Ordinary, it's actually pretty mild, so it's very perfect if you're the beginner of any acid treatments. It's a good addition to your skincare routine, but it's not really a necessity. Well, anyway, the next step of my nighttime skincare routine is I'm using a eye serum for my dark circles and puffiness. I really love this eye serum by The Ordinary. It's called Caffeine Solution 5% plus AGCG. It's really good. It's the first time I use it, it completely depuffed my eyes. For the dark circle, I can't say much about it because I just started using this. I just started using this about a month ago. I just used this and rub it in under my eyes and around my eyes and makes my eyes much fresher and awake. If you're searching for any affordable eye serum or any skincare in general, I really recommend the Ordinary skincare line. It's really good for such an affordable price. After that, after all that serum, I seal all the goodness, all the treatments that I had with an oil, something like this by Kiehl's. This is the Midnight Recovery Concentrate Nighttime Oil. It's a mix from primrose and squalene oil, and it's really good. It's a non-comedogenic. I really don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, it's a non-comedogenic oil, which means it's not going to clog your pores and it's not going to break you out, but it really makes my skin very hydrated, very soft, very plump. Whenever I go home from such a busy day and I don't want to go through any of the skin tips, I'm just going to use this, and my skin is still looking perfectly moisturized in the morning and still soft. And recently I just starting to alternate the Kiehl's oil with the Ordinary retinol 1% in squalene, because right now I want to tailor my skincare to brighten up my skin and anti-aging, even though I know I'm still looking like a high schooler, and I really want to brighten up my skin even more because sometimes my skin can be very dull, and I read that retinol is really good for any of that purpose that I want to see the change on my skin. So I started using this, and I'm going to update you guys if it's really working or not. We're almost there, guys, trust me. We're almost there. The last step on my skincare routine is a moisturizer. I'm using two separate moisturizer for my eyes and my face. For my eyes, I'm using the Benefit It's Potent Eye Cream. It's really good. It's really moisturizes my skin. And again, I can't say anything about the dark circle part of this eye cream. I'm not using it long enough to see the change on my dark circle. If you use any eye cream and expect it to erase your dark circle within the first use, unfortunately, it's not the case. Dark circle is really hard to erase from your face, and usually sometimes it's a genetic problem, so probably it's going to lighten it up a little bit, but it's not going to make it go away. So I don't really have my hopes up about my dark circle going away, but the thing is it's really plump up on my under eye, and it's really moisturizing, which is really important. For my face moisturizer, I'm using this Innisfree green tea balancing cream for a combination skin. As I told you, my skin is pretty oily on my nose and pretty normal, or sometimes even dry on my forehead and this area of my face. So I give it a try, and so far so good. I can say about the balancing effect on it, because my nose is still pretty oily, but it's really moisturized this part of my face. It's do its purpose as a moisturizer, but I can say it's really working for the balancing effect on it. You know, I lied, guys. That's not the last part. The last part is this. It's a spot treatment. Like I told you again, sometimes I got occasional period hormonal breakouts here and there, and I use this Agnes sealing gel, which is really good. Again, this is an Indonesian local brand. It's very good for such a cheap price. Like I can buy 20 of this for a price of one Mario Badescu drying powder. This works like a charm. Like when I see a breakout, I just use it as my last step of my skincare routine, and the next morning usually it's already gone. So I mean, like seriously, I swear by this. And for such a cheap price, I'm thankful for this product. And for and let's move on to my morning skincare routine. It's pretty much the same with the night skincare routine, but it's much more simpler, because in the morning you don't really need to use that much of treatments, because nighttime where you sleep, it's where your skin is do its magic to kind of make your skin healthy. But in the morning, skincare is really all about protecting your skin from the pollution and outside world, if it has mechanisms. And the first step, again, I'm using the Body Shop toner. And then I'm using the ordinary caffeine solution for the eye serum. And for the oil, I'm using Boscia Tsubaki oil, which is really good under your makeup. It's really soak to your skin very quickly, so you didn't really need wait all day and waste your time. This one is really good. It's really moisturizing my skin. It's keep my makeup very smooth, and it's really kind of prepping my skin for my makeup and make my makeup really sticks to my skin even better and make it last even longer. And after that, I followed with the Banana Boat SPF. It's really important to use sunblock, guys. Any sunblock that you have, just use a sunblock, because you may not see the effect right now, but your old self will thank you. And after that, I am using the Benefit Lolly Balm to prep my lips. I have a very dehydrated dry lips. It's kind of flaky and I need a chapstick like every 10 seconds. And this one is really moisturizing. It's really hydrate and smooth my skin for any lip product that I use. You think that's done to you? Trick, there's still more. I'm guilty for mask addiction. Like seriously, I love my mask. It's like a home spa and it's like a definition of self-care for me. Like I can live without my mask. And right now I'm using this L'Oreal Pure Clay Mask, the illuminating one, which is really good. I use this after toner. After I use my toner, I'm using this and leave it for 10 minutes, and after that I just rinse it with water and move on with the essence and serum and stuff. Within the first use, it's really clear up any little bumps on my nose. I don't know if it's placebo or anything, but it really makes my pores smaller and making it a little bit like non-existent, and that's amazing. And that's within the first use, and I've using this for about 3 weeks now, and it's really good. It really makes my skin looks glowy. It exfoliates my skin in a gentle way, and it's really kind of sucks out any dirt, any little bumps on your skin, and it's really good. And L'Oreal, it's such an affordable price. I think it's a good dupe for any of you that can afford glam glow. Like seriously, this is a very good mask, clay mask. Like you need to try this. And sometimes I alternate between this and the Freeman Brightening Peel Off Gel Mask. This one in green tea and orange blossom. Again, I told you that right now I'm kind of tailoring my skincare to brighten up my skin. I just got this and I just used this a couple times, but so far so good. It's really peel off like what it says. It's really peel off and it's very satisfying to peel off the mask. And so far so good. I can wait to try it more and see if it makes any huge effect on my skin, and I'm going to update you guys about it. Also, I tried the cilantro orange extract mask by Kiehl's. It's also very good. It's really moisturizing and my skin very soft and plump, but I don't really like the smell. So yeah, just use this little guy here, and I don't really want to repurchase it. And also try the turmeric and cranberry seed energizing radiant mask by Kiehl's again, which is really good. I like to use this before a big event, like whenever I need my makeup to look very smooth and very flawless. I use this beforehand, and it's going to make your skin really soft. And I kinda want to repurchase that one. That one is really good. The cilantro one, I mean, it's still quite good, but the smell, I can stand it. And then I also use the Fresh Rose face mask for hydrate and tone. Sometimes I use this at the end of the night after my moisturizer, and I use this and leave it overnight and kind of wash it in the morning. It's really moisturize my skin and plump my skin. Again, I mean, this one is obviously not a cheap, affordable brand, and for the price, I don't think it's very groundbreaking mask or anything. I mean, it does its job to hydrate my skin, but there's nothing that makes me like, oh my god, this is the holy grail red or die mask that I need in my life. You know, like for the price, it should be, but it's not, and really make me sad because it smells real great, and I love the little spell in it that when I put it, it's make me feel like I'm using a very natural and make me feel like I'm doing a good thing to my skin. But unfortunately the effect, it's not justify the price. Like it's not a groundbreaking mask for the price like it should be. And last but not least, trust me guys, this is the last one. I'm using the Laneige lip stripping mask. I thought you guys that my lip is very dry and it's quite flaky, and it's not a good look. Like serious, my lip is drier than Sahara. Like I'm not joking, I'm not exaggerating, it really is. And since I'm using this, I sound like an infomercial, but seriously, since I'm using this, my lips is very smooth and hydrated. Like seriously, my lip is changing very amazing. And I see the change within the first use, which is amazing. I use this quite thick on my lips before I go to sleep, and then the next morning you don't need to wash it or anything, you just need to wipe it. And the most importantly, it smells really good. Like it smells like a strawberry juice, and it smells really good, and I really love the smell. Like this one is a ride or die for me. Like I can live without it. It really makes my lips really smooth and plump. Like I just use a lip injection on my lips, but believe me, I'm not, thanks to this Laneige lip stripping mask. Phew, and that's it guys. I know there's a ton and ton of products, but trust me, that is really what works for me, and I can live without any of that products. And if you have any skincare routine that you live by, or you have any question, just shoot on the comment section. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up down below, and don't forget to subscribe because I have a tons of new video each week for you. If you're wondering about the makeup I'm using today, I have the tutorial on my Instagram, and just check it. This is the handle, and if you want to say hi, just say hi also on my Instagram. And let's be friends. Let's all be friends in this world. Squalin.